victory.
Wait a minute. Are the so-called leaders in America at it again? Are they talking with a double tongue?
It comes after Joe Biden told G7 allies that Washington would allow Ukrainian pilots to be trained on US-manufactured F-16 fighter jets.
Now, I'm going to read you an article from NBC News. It says here that Hiroshima, Japan, America and its allies plan to provide F-16s to Ukraine. It says although the fighter jets may not necessarily come directly from the United States, as part of a long-term effort to strengthen the country's security, a senior Biden administration official said on Friday. Now, it says also that the timing for when the Ukraine will receive the fighter jets and which the countries will provide them remains unclear. But the official said that the planes would not be used for the Ukraine upcoming counteroffensive against Russia. Now, folks, come on. How can they say it will not be used against Russia? This is the double tongue. This is the unstableness of America.
It's the latest shift by the Biden administration as it moves to arm Ukraine with more advanced and lethal weaponry, following earlier decisions to send rocket launcher systems and Abrams tanks. Clem Waller has the details.
Mr. President!
It's been 5 months since US President Joe Biden said he was against sending F-16 fighter jets to Ukraine. On Friday at the G7 summit in Hiroshima, he backtracked from his stance and officially gave his approval to nations who wish to train Ukrainian pilots on the prized jets.
What is going on right now? It is greed. The wise man, as the book of Obadiah said, have been taken out of America or out of Edom. But I'm going to read the book of James. I'm going to start at James chapter 1. I'm going to go 1 through 11. It says, Jacob, a servant of Elohim, and Adonai HaMashiach, and to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greeting, my brethren, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptations, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. But let patience have their perfect work, and that you may be perfect and enter wanting nothing. Verse 5, if you lack any wisdom, let him ask Elohim, that gives it to all men liberally and upbraids not, and it shall be given to him. But let him ask in faith, not wavering, for he that wavers is like a wave of the sea, driven to the wind to be tossed. For let not that man think that he shall receive anything of Yahuwah. Verse 8, get this, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. And right now, the men who run America are unstable. They say one thing, but yet they mean another. Verse 9, let the brother of low degree rejoice and be exalted. But the rich, in that he is made low because of the flower of the grass, he shall pass away. And folks, all these people with double tongues are gonna pass away.
The U.S. move comes as a major breakthrough for Kyiv, who has repeatedly and in the past unsuccessfully petitioned its Western allies for high-tech planes to push back the Russian invasion.
I welcome the historic decision of the United States and POTUS to support an international fighter jet coalition. This will greatly enhance our Army in the sky. I count on discussing the practical implementation of this decision at the G7 summit in Hiroshima.
Folks, this is the question. Do you think this is that fish hook that the scriptures talk about, where it's going to go into Russia's mouth, pull him into battle, whether he wants to or not? What do you think?
F-16s with F-35 fighters and will now be able to move forward for a collective contribution to train Ukrainian pilots to fly F-16s. Denmark will make every effort to make this contribution a priority.
However, though the green light has been given on a symbolic level, it takes months to train a pilot on the machine. Furthermore, logistics still need to be ironed out, which will also take some time.
Tonight, President Biden is all in.
Together with the entire G7, we have Ukraine's back, and I promise we're not going anywhere.
Alongside European allies finally agreeing to...
Now, another question. Do you think this is going to lead us into war? I believe this is the beginning of the end.
Providing F-16s won't escalate this war.
I have a flat assurance from Zelensky that they will not use it to go on and move into Russian geographic territory.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to read 2 Baruch 44, 8 through 10. It says, because whatsoever is now is nothing, but that which shall be is very great. For everything that is corruptible shall pass away, and everything that dies shall depart, and all the present time shall be forgotten, nor shall there be any remembrance of the present time, which is defiled with evils. For that which runs now runs to vanity, and that which prospers shall quickly fall and be humiliated. For that which shall be is the object of desire, and that which comes afterwards shall we hope, for it is a time that passes not away. And folks, the place that's going on and the things that are going on right now is the sign of the time, because this time is showing us that this world is about to pass away.
Of what remains after 9 months of the bloodiest battle of this war.
But you have to
Folks, you better wake up, because the daughter of Babylon, who sits on many waters, who all merchants barter and trade with, who the scriptures simply say are going to turn on her right now, they see that she has a double tongue. How can you say that you're going to send these jet fighters over to Ukraine, but yet they're not going to go into the battle? It doesn't even make sense. This is how the other nations look at us right now. They look at the snake, or what you would call Rome, who's the head of the snake, but the body right now is coiled, and she's ready to grab other nations.